Yeah.
Okay, number 10. A big man cut in front of you in line as the at the post office yesterday. You know, cut in line.
Yeah.
Cut
Yeah.
in line. Mhm.
Yeah.
It means, yeah, he didn't observe the line. Yeah, a big man cut in front of me in line at the post office yesterday. What should I have done?
Yeah, I should have
We should have
You
noticed.
should have told him.
You should
Yeah.
have told him,
noticed
but
him.
it's a big guy.
Yeah, you
Line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very politely,
No problem. We should,
according
we
to
should have noticed him.
Indian culture.
it's angry.
Mhm.
So,
I
make
should
angry.
have remained quiet.
No,
No,
never.
Should have
never.
told
Sometimes it's better
told
to
him
ignore
It's a
it.
big
do
man.
this.
You should ignore it.
Remember the mother? Sometimes the mothers are, yeah. So these are all about should. I think we have enough exercise about should. So we have also other modals we use in the past tense. If we want to talk about the past tense, we use might, may, and could for the possibility. Okay, remember, might, may, could show possibility, and we can use them with perfect form. We call it perfect forms of modals, like might plus have plus past participle, or you can use may plus have plus past participle, or could plus have plus past participle. All of them show something that might have happened in the past. Use so this is the use of this structure to make a guess about possible past outcomes. Look at the example. This is the example. He had lots of time yesterday, so he might have completed his project. Mhm. He might have completed his project. It means that, what does it mean?
He
Perhaps
didn't. He didn't
No.
complete
It
his
means
program.
no.
Maybe
Maybe. Yeah,
or
maybe.
did or
Maybe.
Means maybe he
Maybe.
completed his project.
Maybe.
Maybe he
possibility.
completed his project. So you are making a guess. Maybe he has completed his project. So look at the next one. He didn't have much time yesterday, so he might not have completed his project. He
Yeah.
might not have completed
Yes.
his project.
Yeah.
Here
Means
is
that,
some
Maybe.
doubt. Yeah.
Finish.
Maybe
it
You
shows that
don't
you are
know.
guessing. This is a
Yeah.
guess you are making that he didn't complete his project because he didn't have much time yesterday. So note that might plus have plus past participle is possible for questions, but it is not commonly used in North American English. So might plus have plus past participle, this structure usually does not have a question form in American English, especially, or North American English. So look at the examples. They were talking about moving, so they may have put their house on the market. They may have put their house on the market. What does it mean?
Maybe they want to sell their house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe they put their house on the market, or maybe they wanted to sell their house. Yeah, you're making a guess.
Yeah.
The next one, they weren't sure if they wanted to move, so they may not have put their house on the market.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Again,
They want to
maybe
stay.
Like that.
they
Perhaps
haven't decided
Maybe
to sell.
they.
they haven't
Yeah.
They want to stay at home.
put their house on the market.
Yes, because they weren't sure if they wanted to move. So note that may have plus past participle is never used for questions. So usually we do not make questions with may or might generally. It's quite clear. The next one is, I'm not sure where she is. She could have gone home. She could have gone home. What does it mean?
Perhaps
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe she
Maybe.
went home.
Maybe she went home.
She
Or
went
perhaps
home.
she went home.
She already get
So you're making a guess again. She didn't look well. Could she have gone home? Could she have gone home? So you're just asking whether it was a possibility that she went home or not.
Perhaps she went home.
Yes.
We
Could
guess.
she have gone home? Any questions about may, might,
No.
could? No?
Sorry.
So we use may, might, could in perfect forms to make a guess about the past, not the
And
present.
we use could for a question.
We can use could for a question. Yeah.
Okay.
So the next one is must have. Negative forms are must not, could not, or cannot. Okay. We use it with imperfect form to talk about certainty. You know, when you are sure about something that has happened, it is stronger than could, might, and may. Okay. So the use is to express past outcomes that you are very sure about. Look at the example. Akira's car is gone. He must have gone home. He must have gone home. What does it mean?
You
He
have to go home.
certainly he went home.
Certainly.
Very good.
back.
Certainly he
Yeah.
went home. Or definitely
He's
he
sure.
went home.
He's sure,
He's sure,
that.
yes. He must
Yeah.
have gone home. So Akira's car is still here. He must not, or he couldn't, or he can't have gone home. Okay? He must not
Yeah.
have gone home, or couldn't, or can't have gone home. So all of them
He
show
went.
certainty.
He certainly didn't go home.
Yeah, he certainly didn't go home. So you're sure that he didn't go home. Okay? Remember that must does not have any contractions. You should say must not. But could and can be changed to couldn't or can't. Okay? So, any questions so far?
No.
No.
So far, so
Everything is
good?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, we have a pattern 2, which you are quite familiar with. It is the easier one, and so far I think you have known that. For example, the past tense of can. What is the past tense of can?
Could.
Could. You can use it with base verb, and you can talk about something you could do in the past. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, instead of could, you can use was able to. For example, I could cook when I was 9 years old. This is could cook. Okay. I couldn't cook when I was 9 years old. This is negative form. Or you can make a question. Could you cook when you were 9 years old? Could you? Could you cook when you were 9 years old?
No, I couldn't.
No.
No.
No, I couldn't.
Okay. So, as I told you, we can also use was or were able to. For example, I was able to finish my report last night, or I wasn't able to finish my report last night. In question form, were you able to finish your report last night? This is the question form. So these are quite familiar with you, and I think you know them very well. Had to plus base verb, we can use for the past tense of must. We usually use had to. Okay. The use is to express what was required of someone in the past. For example, Komal had to retake his driver's test, or Komal didn't have to redo his homework. Did Komal have to buy a new phone after he lost his other one? So these are the different forms of had to. We use it in the past tense. And the last one, no, not the last one. Yeah, the last one in modals almost, it is would plus base form or used to plus base form. So we use would and used to in the same way to talk about some habits in the past. When you had some habits in the past, we can use used to or would. It is for repeated actions, okay, in the past, or a habit in the past. The use is to express what someone did many times in the past. Okay? What someone did many times in the past. For example, when I was young, I would often pretend I was a superhero. Okay? I would often pretend. It means it was my habit. I had this habit to pretend that I was a superhero. I wouldn't go to church with my mother when I was a teenager. Would you usually turn in your homework when you were in elementary school? So these are talking about the past habits. Also, we can use used to, but used to has got a different meaning too. It means that I'm not doing it anymore. So this is used to. Lisa used to cry a lot when she was a toddler. Or Lisa didn't used to cry very often when she was young. Did Lisa used to have many uh, tantrums? Yeah, temper tantrums as a child. You know temper tantrums?
No.
No.
What are temper tantrums?
No, I
Any
didn't
ideas?
have many temper.
Bad mood.
Change mood.
Always cry.
Yeah, when children cannot lose their
Cannot
temper and they
control.
always cry or nag, that is called temper tantrums. Okay, note, we have would rather. Would rather, you know the meaning of would rather?
Prefer.
Means
Prefer
prefer.
something.
Can be used to express preferences in affirmative past sentences. In questions, we use wouldn't and wouldn't. Would and wouldn't are both possible. We use wouldn't when we are more certain that we know the person's answer. Okay. For example, of course, this formula is wrong. You should have here. There's a typing mistake probably because we have past participle. It is not base form. Look at the example. I had to go to school yesterday, but I'd rather have gone to the beach. I'd rather have gone to the beach. Means I preferred. I went to the beach. Okay, or I preferred to go to the beach. I hear you went shopping last night. Would you or wouldn't you rather have gone to the movies? Means, did you prefer to go to the movies? Okay, so let's finish this because it was.
Thank you.
Sam?
Let's go to some
Excuse me?
exercises and do the exercise to find out whether you could get the point. So look at the exercise. I'm going to read it to you. Yummy is a great swimmer. In fact, when she was only 4 years old, might swim, can swim, could swim.
Could swim.
She could swim. Very
Could
good.
swim.
Next one. I'm going fast because we have only 7 minutes. Luca couldn't go to the game because he couldn't study, had to study, must have studied.
Must have studied.
Which
Had
one?
to study.
He couldn't go to the game because he
Had to study.
had to study.
Had to study.
Yeah, he had to study, not must have. This is not a guess. It was an obligation. You see, had to study.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you used to leave, or may you have lived, or did you used to live in
Did you
Brazil?
used to live? Used to live. Last one.
Last one or
Last
the first
one.
one?
First one.
First one, because
first
this
one.
is
Oh,
wrong.
yes.
We have
Yes.
did, so you
Yes.
don't need ed.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure who that man was. Josephine's nephew. Josephine's new boyfriend.
Second
Shouldn't have been, might have
It
been,
might have
should
been.
have been.
Might have been.
Might
Might
have.
Mhm. Why?
It's a possibility. Yes.
It's a guess. Yes. 5. The chicken was okay, but Rosa